Okay, so last question of this chapter. A merchant realizes a markup. So my markup of $42. So my markup is $42 by selling an item at a markup of 37.5% of cost. So my markup rate is 37.5%. Okay, now just with these two items, I can actually find my cost using my equation. So I know markup rate 0.375 equals to markup over my cost, which I'm just going to write as C. If I want to isolate for C, in the denominator I have to multiply both sides by C. So this C and this C cancel out, and I'm left with 0.375 C equals 42. And I divide both sides by 0.375. So I get my cost is equal to $112. So A part of the question asks me what is the regular selling price of these items. So I know selling price is just equal to cost, which I found to be 112, plus my markup, which was $42 given in the question. So my regular selling price of this item is $154. B part says what is the rate of markup based on the regular selling price. So that's my markup, $42 divided by my selling price times 100, which is 27.27%. C part asks you what is the rate of markdown, and they're basically asking about the markdown during this promotional sale. Okay, so before the sale, my list price or my cost was basically $154. That's what I was regularly selling this item for. Now during the sale, it tells me that my selling price is $121.66. It's asking me to find out what is the rate of markdown to get from this value to this value. The first thing I'm going to do is actually find the markdown by subtracting those two values. So I get my actual markdown to be $32.34. And if I want to find my rate of markdown, it's just the actual markdown itself divided by your list price or cost times 100, which is basically a markdown of 21%. Finally, the D part of the question asks me what was the profit or loss during the promotional sale. So since it's a profit question, I'm doing total profit equals to total revenue minus total cost. Now it tells me that overhead expenses, which I'll do at the bottom here, overhead expenses is 17.5% of the regular selling price. So 17.5% times the regular selling price I found in the A part of the question as 154. So my overhead cost is $26.95. Now going back to this equation, what is the profit or loss during this sale? Now during the sale, I sold the item for $121.66. So that would be my revenue. My regular cost, I basically bought this item in the start of the question I found for $112. And then I know the overhead cost is $26.95, which means that I get negative 17.29. So during the sale, I make a loss of $17.29 for every one of these items that I sell.